Hi everyone, my name's Travis and it's a pleasure to be with you today, joined by Coco in the studio for a really super sweet chill class aimed at the tissues along our posterior body, so along the back of our legs, the neck and down the back as well. So let's begin by getting our props together. I told you could join in if you behaved yourself. Sit, a block and also a strap, and have your strap already tied together so that it's nice and stable. The first pose we'll take is constructive rest pose. So place your block at the top of your mat. The block's edge wants to find the ridge right where the skull ends and the tissues of the neck begin. So you're going to be propping your head up like you're watching television. And then as you lie down on your back, step your feet wide and drop the knees into center. So that's nice and stable. And then look for the space where your skull ends and your neck begins, and place the block accordingly. So when you find that spot, you can start to let the weight of the head rest down onto the block. As you drop your knees into center, maybe just placing your hands on your chest, or maybe you want to place them out wide. And you'll notice here that there's this sense of softness in the lumbar spine. You might even start to notice how the name of the posture really begins to flow in your body. Constructive rest pose. And just sort of let the breath feel supernatural. You might even use your mouth for a few cycles of breath and some deep ha. So if you feel quite stable on the block with the back of your head and it doesn't feel like it's going to move or slip away, rocking your head along the edge of your block from left to right can feel really nice. And don't worry if you do feel like staying in a spot where it feels really sensational. You can linger there. And you can rock back and forth at the pace that serves your body and your neck. And the base of the skull and the beginning of the neck and the vertebral column is an area which I like to liken to a superhighway, almost something along the lines of a local area network cable or a internet device cable, just full of information flowing at light speed. So this is an area where we want to nurture and support the body. The neck carries the weight of the head, and upon our shoulders we often place the weight of the world. Just take a few moments now just to let go of all of that and just give yourself a big thank you. Thank you for showing up today and setting aside these valuable moments. We'll take a few more lingering long breaths. Let's say another deep breath here to prepare. And begin to lift the head and slide the block out and place it on your right side and just have it there ready for a few moments' time. Then let the back of the head rest down on the mat, and hopefully your strap is handy somewhere around. So reach for it now. Draw the right knee in and place the strap across the ball of the right foot, and then lift the leg up into the sky. Might feel nice to loop your hands around the strap so that they just sort of hang in space. And as the foot lifts up and away from you, work out whether you need to bend your knee, whether you've got a curl of your toes towards your face. Your leg might be a right angle directly to the ceiling. It might be less of an angle, pointing away from you. It might be over your head. It really depends on your flexibility. The hamstring muscles along the back of the thigh, they are relatively responsive to stretching. They are quite sensational as well. So we definitely, even if we're not anatomically minded or have a degree in anatomy, we know of them. They're not a mystery. At one point in our lives, perhaps the word strain or injury has been associated with them through an accident. So you may notice here the body wants to resist an accident from happening, and it creates pain and stress in the muscle that feeds back into your nervous system as a response of not wanting to push too far or too hard. And I agree. But there is, and I use the word stress incorrectly there, we are stressing the muscle now by creating this sensation, this stretch. And that response, the sensation, can be moderated by our breath, which is the soothing nature in our in our nervous system. Take the strap in both parts of the strap in your right hand, in your left hand, and place your right hand on your right thigh and start to press the hand into the thigh, and notice if that changes the way that stretch feels. Also notice if you can let gravity sort of suction the thigh bone down into the hip socket. Just sort of notice this like drawing in and down. Now take the strap in both hands, and as you look at your leg up in front of you towards the ceiling, think of it at 12 o'clock. So first and foremost, we'll draw the foot across to the left to say about 11 o'clock. So just a small distance, and in that short distance we change the stretch, where it targets, which musculature it is extending and lengthening. And then come back through your center. It might feel nice now just to have a little bit of movement. Bend your knee. Just move the lower leg around. Because from that 12 o'clock position, we're going to take the foot over to the 1 o'clock position. Experiment with drawing your toes back towards your face. What does that do? Spreading the toes wide. Oof. Moving the foot at the ankle and seeing if there's a little difference there. Sure is in my body. Back to 12 o'clock, and now we'll take our head hammock. So the ball of the foot, the strap stays there, and take the other end of the strap, lift the head, and find that ridge we've connected with earlier with our block, and place the back of the strap there. Avoid having the buckle where you tie your strap near your ears or the back of the head, simply for the comfort factor. There's no other reason, it's just you don't want that there. I beg your pardon, there really is another reason, because actually you can tighten your strap in this position by taking your head a little closer towards your leg and drawing the strap tighter, if that works for you. So you can moderate this through the next, say, not 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Maybe here you might notice where you've gathered tension, gripping or holding. You're over halfway now. There's no rush here to get out of this position, so just keep the strap over the ball of your foot, remove the head. Okay, so now we're going to use that block off to our right hand side. I normally have it on its highest height, but if you're super flexy, you might have it on medium or lowest height, or you might not need it at all. So from 12 o'clock, we're going to take the foot right out to 3 o'clock. So use your left hand, because we're taking our right foot to the right, as a sort of an anchor, so it slows down the descent, and allow the leg to open out to the right. I'm just letting the strap slide through. I'm just going to remove my microphone pack. And let that strap slide through my left hand as I lower the leg out to the right, eventually making contact with the block and letting the foot rest there. My left leg had remained bent the entire practice, so I'm going to extend it out now down the mat. Just keep my hands in that strap, and I'm going to use my right hand for that to let the left hand lengthen out to the left. Bend your knee of your right leg, so as you bring it back up to 12 o'clock, it does so nice and smoothly. And this time we're going to take the leg to the left all the way over. And normally you don't need a block under this side, but if you do want to grab your block, place it on the left-hand side. So again, one of your hands, probably your right hand, wants to be the resistance to slow down the descent of the leg to the left. And you could take a variation in here called cat pulling its tail. So transfer the strap into your left hand and place your left hand with the strap on your chest, rib cage area. Bend your left leg, so that's the one that doesn't have the strap in it. And then reach your right hand down and see if you can catch the top of your left foot and draw the heel towards your buttock. Not the longest hold here. We'll come back in a moment now. And I'm going to let go of the left foot. So left foot just lengthens the leg down the mat away from me. Bend the right knee. Keep the left hand in the strap so the right leg comes back to 12 o'clock. And then all I get you to do is switch it over. So lift your left leg up, place the left foot inside the strap, and transfer the leg over. And then return the back onto the mat. I kept my left leg bent in the last practice, so I'm going to do the same with the right leg until we move into some other shapes. Wrapping the strap around the hands, lifting the leg up and finding that 12 o'clock position. You know, I can really feel the flow of energy back through that right leg. Momentarily, I want to stretch that leg out now. I'm going to lengthen it down the mat. Just let the gravity do its work. And just let all that fresh energy flow down the leg. Start to transfer the strap into your right hand. So the left hand is free to place the palm onto the left thigh. Press the thigh away from you while you draw the right hand towards you. Again, creating that deep stretch down the back of the leg. Take the strap into both hands now, and let's take the foot from that 12 o'clock position through to 11 first, so over to the left. Just hold that for a few breaths. We'll come back through 12 o'clock together, and then we'll take it over to the 1 o'clock position. Coming back through your center, release the hands around the strap and lift the head. Place the back of the strap across the occipital ridge. And perhaps while we're just a little active here, let's look over to our right, and there should be our block. Why don't we grab it with our right hand, transfer it over to the left, and place it out to the left in preparation for our twists. And so this one is a 3-minute hold, so I'll come and get you in about 2.5 minutes. Remember that you can tighten the strap and avoid the strap buckle being behind your head or near your ears. Final couple of moments. Start to lift your head and hold the strap so you can remove the head out of the strap. Transfer the strap into your right hand so that you can slowly start to lower the leg out to the left. And the right hand allows for that to happen in a controlled way, looking for touch down on your block as support. Taking the strap in our right hand and allowing the left knee to bend so that as the leg comes back up to that 12 o'clock position, it does so with a little bit of integrity and safety in mind of the musculature. So again, this time we transfer into our left hand, so as the leg lowers to the right, you can slide the strap through the palm of the hand. There's the twist. You feel the twist here in the opposite direction. Now you transfer again the strap into your right hand so that as we bend the right leg, which is our other leg, we can reach the left hand down and catch the top of the foot. And then slowly start to bend the knee and bring yourself back through center. Release the strap and take a happy baby. Bring the knees in, open the knees out wide, catch the pinky toe edges of the feet, and lift the feet up as you draw the hands onto the pinky toe edges of the feet, drawing the feet back down. So push away, draw down, push away, draw down. Yeah, maybe a little bit of movement as well. And then give yourself a lovely big hug. And then lengthen the arms out, lengthen the legs out, and find your way into Shavasana. And start to wiggle the fingers, wriggle the toes, roll the wrists and roll the ankles, arms long, legs long, big stretch. Make your way up into your comfortable seat of your choice at the top of your mat. And then take your hands to the heart space, chin to chest. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Thank yourself for setting aside this wonderful time. I know Coco and I certainly enjoyed that. Hope you did too. Greet yourself in the remainder of your day with the Hindi word Namaste. Thanks for practicing. We'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.